One of our favorite things about sailing in the Sea of Cortez and throughout Mexico is the amount of marine life that we get to see nearly every day. You can see a humpback whale spouting in the background. These humpback whales, they travel over 5,000 miles from northern parts of Canada and Alaska all the way down to Mexico to give birth to their calves and to breed. They also jump out of the water more than most of the other species of whales. We feel so fortunate to be sailing here. The Sea of Cortez is home to almost 40% of all the known marine mammals. It turns out this is one of the most biodiverse environments for marine life in the entire world. There are over 900 species of fish, and 5 of the 7 existing types of sea turtles are here. These humpback whales that we're watching right now, they're commonly spotted between December and April. On this particular day, we spotted a large white floating object in the water at quite a distance. As we got closer, we realized that this was a dead humpback whale that was bloated and floating on top of the water. It's a good thing we weren't sailing at night through here. Hitting that object would be catastrophic for our boat.
So we're here in San Evaristo. We arrived yesterday. It was a wonderful sail. We saw 4 whales and flying stingrays and dolphins. It was great wind. We actually were able to sail at faster than we've seen this boat sail. We had a speed over ground of 8.8 knots at one point, so that was pretty thrilling to say the least. We decided to anchor here to just get out of some weather. There's a northern that's anticipated to bring up to 40 knot gusts, but it's absolutely lovely, and there's a great restaurant and some tiendas here in San Evaristo, and it's beautiful. It's still paradise. We are not complaining at all.
Hunkering down in this protected bay gave us an opportunity to catch up on a few boat projects and to get a little bit of laundry done, as well as dust off my guitar and practice a little bit. For the record, I did not know Sheila was recording this. Good morning, it's Monday the 23rd of January 2023. We have just departed San Evaristo just a few minutes ago, and we have a very short weather window that we're trying to utilize to get farther south. So we've got one day of very calm to no wind, and then it starts to blow again tonight pretty hard. So we're going to head down toward Isla Partida, which has some good anchorages down there that are protected from north winds, and that should take us about a half a day. We're going to be down there. Hope we get to do some sailing, but for now we're just motoring into some big swell. Approximately 2 hours of motor sailing, and now we're sailboat going at 4 or 5 knots. Moving about 6.5 faster at times. We still got another hour and a half of this before we get to finding the anchorage. So that's where we're at. Even though this wind was not predicted, what was predicted was that we'd get a change in the weather around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and things would kind of die down before changing direction. So hopefully that will hold true, because that will be about when we get to the anchorage. Good sail shade. I feel like it is. We finally escaped the high winds and building seas by arriving at our destination at Ensenada El Cardonal, a shallow bay that extends 1.5 miles into Isla Partida. Once we were anchored in the beautiful turquoise waters, we took the dinghy ashore to stretch our legs and explore this beautiful island. Isla Partida and Isla Espiritu Santo are 2 uninhabited islands that, like many of the islands in the Sea of Cortez, are volcanic in origin. Both of these islands are designated as UNESCO biospheres. The island has a trail that extends from the bay through the mangroves that shoulder a small stream. This trail leads to the other side of the island. There on the eastern shore of the island, we had a full view across the entire Sea of Cortez. I don't want to be out there. We were quite happy to experience these strong north winds while standing on solid ground for a change. Out this way. Yeah, just watch out for me. Putting the GoPro down, grabbing on the stuff. That's not a very good video. All right, so here we are. It is Tuesday the 24th of January, 2023, and we are nearing the end of day 2 in a little bay called El Cardonal on the island of Partida, Isla Partida, which is across from the Baja, across from La Paz. We're about 20 miles, I guess, from La Paz. And we're surrounded by mountains, very protected from the waves, but not so much the wind. The wind funnels through here after it hits the other side, and the Sea of Cortez looks pretty rough out there, but in here it's pretty flat, just 35 knot gusts of wind blowing our boat around. And we're just going to be swinging around the anchor in high winds tonight and probably not getting a lot of sleep again. But it's beautiful, and we're glad we're not out on the sea, because the waves look very large out there. When the wind dies, it's very peaceful. I think we're going to wait it out here just a few more days until these strong winds die down before we continue our journey south toward La Paz.